So this is the 2016 Junior Cert Higher Level Paper 1, and we're looking at question number 11. Part A1 says multiply out and simplify x plus 5 all to be squared. Okay, well, x plus 5 all to be squared, that's equal to x plus 5 by itself. So it's x plus 5 by x plus 5. So if we want to use the grid method, we can put x and plus 5 here, and then x and plus 5 here, and we multiply into the grid. So x by x is x squared, 5 by x is positive 5x, 5 by x here is another positive 5x, and finally 5 by 5 is positive 25. So we can then write these four terms out. So that's x squared plus 5x plus 5x plus 25. And we can see that the two middle terms can combine to give us x squared plus 10x plus 25. And that's our answer. Part 2 says hence or otherwise show that the following expression is always divisible by 4. Okay, so we've got x plus 5 all to be squared. Well, we just worked that out. So it's going to give us x squared plus 10x plus 25. And then that's going to be minus x minus 5 all to be squared. So we're going to do that over here. Set up another grid. This time with x minus 5 multiplied by itself. X minus 5. So again, multiplying into the grid, we get x squared minus 5x minus 5x. And here we're going to get minus 5 by minus 5, which is plus 25. Giving us x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25. And again, these two combining, so we're going to be subtracting, protected with brackets, x squared minus 10x plus 25. So remember, when we're subtracting something, we're going to subtract the whole thing in brackets, so make sure we protect there. So that gives us x squared plus 10x plus 25. Minus by x squared is minus x squared. Minus by minus 10x is plus 10x. And minus by plus 25 is minus 25. So we can see here that x squared minus x squared gives us 0. We have 25 minus 25 gives us 0. And we're just left with the 10x and the 10x, which gives us 20x. And we're asked to show that this expression is always divisible by 4. Well, 20x, that can be written as 4. We can factorize 4 out as 4 bracket 5x. So 20x can always be divided by 4. It's always divisible by 4. Part B says factorize each of the following expressions. So when you look at this, there's nothing common to both terms. There's nothing we can factorize out of both of them. But you should spot from the squares here and the subtract sign that this is the difference of two squares. So this could be written as the square root of 25x squared is 5x. So it's 5x squared. Minus the square root of 49n squared is 7n all to be squared. So that can then be written as 5x minus 7n bracket 5x plus 7n, difference of two squares. Part 2 asks us to factorize 2x squared minus 9x minus 18. So I'm going to use the grid here in reverse, which is probably the easiest way. So this time we know that the 2x squared, we're going to put that in the top left of the grid. And then our negative 18, we're going to put in the bottom right of the grid. Okay, so 2x squared, that means we have a 2x and an x. And now we're trying to find numbers out here and here that multiply to give minus 18. But then we're also keeping an eye on this minus 9x. So the factors of minus 18 would be minus 6 by 3, or 6 by minus 3, or minus 18 by 1, or 18 by minus 1. So these are all the common. We also have minus 9 by 2, or 9 by minus 2. So one of these pairs is going to fit in here to make it work. So it's a matter of trial and error now. So if I try the first one, if I had minus 6 here, that would be minus 6x and 3x there, that would be minus 6, that would be minus 3x, so that wouldn't work. I'm sorry, if I switch them, if I had, sorry, it would be minus, if I had minus 6 here and 3 there, that would be minus 6x and plus 6x, so that would give me 0. If I had minus 6 here, that would be minus 12x, and the 3 here would be 3x. Minus 12 plus 3 would be minus 9. So that would actually work if we had the minus 6 here and the 3, the positive 3 here. Sorry, if we put them on the outside rather, the minus 6 here and the positive 3 there, we can see that that gives us x by 3 is 3x. 2x times the minus 6 gives us minus 12x. What we see then is that the 3x and the minus 12x combined give us the minus 9x. So that's the factors. So the factors then are 2x plus 3 bracket x minus 6. And that's the end of question 11.